Hello again, fellow circus performers. Matt with Eddie's Guitars coming to you, as always, from St. Louis, Missouri. I've got an exquisite guitar for you folks to check out today. This is from our friends at Collings, and their guitars are always hot. This particular model from Collings at the moment is extremely hot. We cannot keep these things in stock. I get emails about this model all the time. I'm glad that I've got one in to show you folks. This is not the first one that we've had, but honestly, they haven't stuck around long enough for me to be able to even get a demo done on them. So this is the first one that I'm able to show. This is the C10-35A. Has the Adirondack top instead of the Sitka top on this guitar. As you probably already know, the C10-35 guitars are sort of the Gibson L00 inspired shape and size from Collings. The 35 series guitars are very much so the extremely vintage inspired styled guitars from Collings in a lot of different ways, both aesthetically and tonally, the way that they're built simultaneously there, which is very cool. Like I said, this particular one has the Adirondack top. You can see it's got a great looking sunburst to it. This is a fairly tighter grade Adirondack, which really looks great. Nice and clear, and you can see a great looking tiger stripe pickguard there. Really looks nice. The body only on this guitar is bound in grained ivoroid, and it's very simple. It's just a single ply. There's no purfling, so it's not fancied up at all. Very traditional looking. Back and sides of this guitar, great looking Honduran mahogany. You can see it's stained very dark, a very dark walnut stain. And a walnut back strip, very thin, going right down the center of the back there. Looks great. The neck on this guitar is a little bit beefier neck. It is 1 3/4 inch down here at the nut, and this is a kind of a round profile. It's got a good amount of shoulder to the edges of the neck, so it's a chunkier neck, which I really like. It's got a great feel to it. I think the fact that it's a larger neck and physically has more mass adds to the sustain of the guitar and kind of the bark and a little bit of the delivery there. You can see a nice dark ebony head cap here with Waverly keys that have the grained ivoroid buttons on there, really matching everything out real nicely. We do have a 2 5/16 spacing down here at the bridge. Nice and wide down there, perfect for fingerstyle and also very, again, vintage inspired. You can see that the fingerboard here, as well as the bridge, are both African rosewood, which is a really kind of a nice looking dramatic wood. It's a great looking striping to the grain pattern there. Really looks nice. The bracing pattern on this guitar is one of the things that really sets it apart from the rest of the C10s and Collings lineup. It is Adirondack bracing, however it's non-scalloped. It has 2 tone bars, which are also non-scalloped. And the Adirondack itself, they only choose a very small percentage of their Adirondack braces for the 35 style guitars. They have to be a certain weight to stiffness ratio, and that's some pretty darn particular Adirondack that they use for this. It really shows in the tone and the responsiveness of these guitars. We ought to go take a listen to it. A very warm voice with a lot of soul out of the Collings C10-35A. I truly believe that the Adirondack top on this guitar versus the Sitka of the others really warms up the voice of this guitar quite a lot actually, and it's still plenty responsive even though it's a lot stiffer top than Sitka. This thing really sounds great. It's got a maturity to it that you don't normally hear out of C10s, and a maturity that I honestly don't hear out of most C10-35s with the Sitka top. So this is a pretty excellent combination here. It's warm. It's got that all-important mid-range to it, a little bit of a mid-hump, and very playable guitar as well. Very comfortable. Do check this guitar out at our location here in St. Louis if you have any opportunity at all. I would certainly love to show this thing to you, as well as the other C10s that we've got in stock, kind of do a little comparison, which is always fun to do. If you cannot see us in our shop, do check us out on our website, eddiesguitars.com, and as always, do subscribe to our YouTube channel here, and we'll see you guys next time.